They say time is a river, that it flows endlessly, carrying us all toward the sea. But there are places where the river dries up, places where the water becomes still. I had walked for days to find the valley of Oakhaven. I expected silence, but I wasn't prepared for the stillness. It wasn't just quiet. It was as if the world was holding its breath. The wind didn't dare to blow. The clouds hung painted in the amber sky. My footsteps on the cobblestones were the only sound in the entire world. Click, clack, click, a lonely rhythm in a symphony of silence. I saw the remnants of a life interrupted, a game of cards thrown to the ground, frozen mid-fall, a moment of frustration or joy, now just a monument to a forgotten Tuesday. And above it all, the tower, it loomed over the rooftops, ancient and weary. Its great face was blank, its hands paralyzed. It didn't judge, it simply waited. I felt small beneath its shadow, yet invited. It was calling to me. The door creaked, a heavy sound that echoed like a thunderclap. Inside, the air smelled of cedar wood, oil, and old parchment. Dust motes danced in the shafts of sunlight, suspended like tiny stars in a wooden galaxy. And there he was, the watchmaker. He didn't seem surprised to see me. He didn't ask why a traveler would come to a town without time. He simply smiled and poured the tea. It was warm, real, a small comfort against the cold weight of the frozen world outside. We sat in silence, surrounded by gears that no longer turned, and springs that had forgotten their tension. He moved with a slowness that belonged to the stones, not to men. His hands were maps of hard work, stained with ink and grease. He reached for something on the workbench, a single gear, just a piece of brass, I thought. But then I saw it pulse. It wasn't reflecting the sunlight. It was holding its own light, a heartbeat, a warm, golden rhythm that defied the stillness. When he placed it in my hand, I didn't feel metal. I felt possibility. I felt the future waiting to happen. I understood then. The clock hadn't broken. It had simply run out of hope. It needed a new heart. It needed someone to carry the burden of the first tick. He didn't say a word, but his eyes told me everything. Take it, they said. It is your turn now. I walked back out into the evening light. The bag at my side felt heavier, warm against my hip. The town was still silent, but I was different. I wasn't just walking through the stillness anymore. I was bringing the time with me.